Alrighty, so streaming away, getting some games in. Looks like I got my orcs versus a set of dwarves. So 70k in cash. Gonna grab me some babes, cause that's about all you can do. So that'll help me keep on the pitch when they KO me here and there. So not gonna be awful. They've got one mercenary. Anything else weird they have? Let's see, he's not in. You got what, guard there, guard, and Mighty Blow on a Troll Slayer. So, should be a fairly normal dwarf versus orc match, truly. So, haven't played my orcs in a bit. I actually don't even remember exactly what's on them. I think I have a guard lineman and a guard blitzer, but I'm not positive on that. So, both people with rerolls. He's got an apothecary, I do not, but I do have my babes. So, should be just about even on the pitch, honestly. No matter what, AV9's not easy to clear off. So, of course, he does have the block advantage on me. I don't have any dodge hanging around. I don't have a goblin or anything, so the tackle's not really going to do anything for him. And tails never fails, and I think, let's see if I can receive first, possibly do a bit of damage, and at least try to stall it out long enough so that he can't score since he's so slow. It looks like we're starting off really sunny, or no, sweltering heat. Blah. So, sweltering heat basically makes it so that at the end of every drive, people just kind of pass out and aren't available for the next drive. So, with this being orcs versus dwarves, though, there's not going to be a whole lot of drives for that to happen too often. But it can definitely make or break a game. You know, if I have 5 or 6 people out and he has 1 or 2, it's going to significantly alter basically the entire dynamic of the game, where I have to try to scramble to play an elf game with orcs, and that usually doesn't work out so well. But it can easily go the other way as well. So, let's see what we got. Yeah, we got guard on that line, man. I think one of my blitzers looks different. Oh wait, don't click on people when they're setting up. It has a bad tendency to cause cyanide to freak out and make people not actually be there. So his loners right there for the defense. Oh, he's got his 2 guards right up front, so I'll probably just throw my guards right next to his, and the extra strength that I have from the black orcs should carry me through. So he's not expecting me to come in through the wide zones here and there. He's just not covering it at all, which I don't blame him. I'm not going to really outrun him too much. Let's see, he had guard here and guard here. I gotta do this pretty quickly because well, there's not a lot of time during your setup, and I've been caught out more than once. And I don't really need the guard here since I have the strength 4, but still. In fact, I may throw the blitzer there, black orc there. Just throw these 2 out. And let's load up on, I don't think he's pretty symmetrical, so there's the Mighty Blow guy over there, so we'll avoid him slightly more. Send him up. We'll send him out to cover the side. I guess that's about as good as we're going to go. We're just going to see what we can do on the line here. So, like I said, it has been quite a while since I played my orcs. And I've actually been playing a lot of speed and agility with my Skavens and my Necro team. And he starts off with Blitz, but he's not going anywhere. All those people in the line are basically not going to be able to make a hit. So, and I'm reasonably covered. Plus he's dwarf, so he's not exactly going to run up to here in just 1 turn. So let's see what he decides to do. Be willing to bet he probably tries and just gets a 2 dice on the blitzer. He's going to have to do it with the blitzer rather than the Troll Slayer because there's the worry of getting the follow-up. No, going for, what, a 1 dice? Oh yeah, with Dauntless, so basically 2 dice if he rolls it, but he didn't. Let's get the log in. Yeah, I failed the Dauntless, knocked him over, but didn't do much else. So this means he's not going to lend an assist over here. He's trying to break through here. Since he's closer, let's see, he's not going to get to the ball at all. But I think I'm going to take this lineman and just kind of move him over to the side. He's kind of overcommitting on this side since everyone's so damn slow on the dwarf team. So no worries. I'm gonna probably just cage up here and let him just try to get around behind me while I push forward that way. At least that's the plan. So let's see. Get a little bit of strength back here, I think. Just in case things get dicey. Pick him up. Let's head here. I don't really need the strength on the line right now, because I do have the old inaugural double skulls on the first block, burning a reroll. So, but at least I get it both down there. Can't follow it up because I need to have the assist. See if we get another double skulls. No. Alright, so maybe smooth sailing from here. I'm basically going to be using up my entire line just to knock people over. And I'm not going to get a 2 dice there, which kind of sucks. It means I'm going to have to start blocking without blockers. I don't have a reroll available, so this is slightly risky. No. Both gonna sit here and do nothing. This should be 2 dice that way, yep. And I don't have block, he does. So I'm just gonna move him over here. Should I follow that up? Yeah, I'll keep him just kinda occupied. So, let's see, Black Orc over here. I can blitz one of these guys. I think I'll blitz the runner here since he's the most vulnerable. So, having just a lowly AV8 there. We'll follow that up. We'll keep the Troll Slayer busy. Maybe I can get him to do something stupid with him. So, and where's this guy going? He can't go farther in here. So that's this line. See if we make the pickup. We do. So we can go. We can basically go here. That Troll Slayer's not going to dodge around that line, man. And I kind of like where the blitzer is, so let's end the turn. See what he does. So I expect him to stand up, base all the guys again. Yep, there they go. He's going to take the Troll Slayer and try to get some more 2 dice on him, possibly put him in threat of being knocked out of off the edge there with Frenzy. But that is a Dauntless roll, 2 block rolls. And Troll Slayers do start with block. Yep, so he does get that one. That's going to knock him over. Frees up a blitzer, throws the Troll Slayer right on the line so I can kind of keep him tied up. And he actually can... Oh, he KO'd Black Orc there. It's Mighty Blow paying off for him right off the bat. They probably just got that skill too. So you see the thrower. Where does he want to go? So, how do I want to deal with this? I'm now going to have a strength disadvantage on this side of the line. And that means that I really can't bust through here like I had originally planned. gonna take the 1 dice, but rolls up with both down. Meaning that my guy goes down, his guy does nothing. Stand my guard eye up. Stand him up. Stand the blitzer up. So now it's to the point where I basically have a choice of a lot of 1 die blitzes, or 1 die blocks. That's going to be guard there. Does he have guard here? He does. Do I have any guard hanging around? I do. So basically it's going to be 2 dice there. If I can knock him out of the way, well, I still don't really have anything after that. And I can try to just beat my head against the dwarf line, but that's the game they want. Come over here and blitz him for 2 dice. I don't have block, but it'll give me a 2 dice on him, which will give me... Alright, so I think I'll go with that original plan of moving up this way. I'll use my blitz to give me the extra strength I need for that. I'd like to get here and get the 2 dice this way, leaving my blitz available, and I might just do that. Yeah, let's do that. Make a little risk here. And there's a reroll needed for the GFI. Alright. Let's follow him up. I don't really have a cage I can make, and it's really what you want is to make a cage. I'm gonna have to blitz this guy out. It's gonna put him in contact there. Then I can kind of move here. Let's see, where can he go? He can go to here. So it's gonna have to be a real loose cage, and I'll have to leave this corner open. Alright. Let's make the blitz happen. And just get some pushing action. Not gonna follow that up. Just gonna allow me to come here. Just basically gonna protect from this Troll Slayer coming in. So that's that 2 dice there. I'll take that. Get some more pushing. We'll follow that up. He's gonna get knocked over, but I don't want that guard just hanging out wherever the hell he wants to. Some more push. Let's move it over that way. Move along with it. So that's going to be my turn. It's not a bad situation. He's really heavily invested here. It doesn't have the movement to slide around this way, so he's going to be scrambling. He can break free one of these guys. Ooh, that might be... Is that going to be a 1 dice? It is. Alright. But it worked out for him. Just going to mark the blitzer here with that blocker. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. Oh, guard on that guy. Forgot about that. I'm so bad at figuring out guard a lot. And as usual, my blitzer with guard is just out of position, not where I want him to be. I mean, these guys are free, but, you know, where are they going to go? Like here, maybe a couple GFIs would get him here, but not great. I've seen a whole lot of pushes on my side and a whole lot of flash, flash, flash on his side, so in the Bash War, that's just kind of how it sometimes goes. At least they've only really broken armor once. Got a KO out for their troubles. I'm seeing kind of an opening here perhaps, but any blocks that I make this way is going to close that opening up quick if I don't knock people over. So you're going to make the GFI, try to mark this blitzer out. Nope, doesn't try it. Alrighty. Nope. There's one GFI. Doesn't go for the second, but he has blocked off a lot of movement this way. Which means basically I pretty much just have to move this line if I want to go that way. Let's see. I don't really have the pieces to do a side cage. Probably should have just blitzed with him. That would have freed up my lineman. My blitzer maybe to sneak through there. Yeah, and I could have made it through here. No, can't go there. Alright. Let's see what I can pick up here. And I can free up this black orc by blocking with this. Oh wait, no, I don't have. They must have a guard there. Yeah, they have a guard piece there. Ugh, I'm just in a bad position there, so I'm gonna have to block with this black orc, but that's gonna come later. So, because it's not essential to my plan, or at least my current play. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be a 1 dice. I don't like my options here very much. I can't get to the side for a good side cage. Has to be 1 dice. You're killing me, guys. There's just nothing good happening here. I hate doing these 1 dice blocks, although they've been working out for him fairly well. I'm just gonna have to move him on over. God, I hate this choice. Alright. Well, that worked out. Gonna follow that up to cover him. Still give the 2 dice this way. And at this point, I completely blocked my line because I can't move that way. Shit. Well, that was just poor planning on my part. Completely open, absolutely zero defense on the ball right now. Alright, if I knock him this way, I can. Does that free up? No, that doesn't do anything for me. This is gonna be risky. Because I can't keep them in contact. These guys will just blitz them. They're just going to blitz them anyways. I really don't know where I could have gone different on this. I guess I could have tried to play a bit slower. But I didn't feel like I was going to break through any lines here. Could try a handoff to the run or to the lineman. What kind of movement does this guy have? Yeah, I think we're just going to have to try to make the lineman just make a run for it. So yeah. That at least tie the runner up, so he's not going to get a. So there's a GFI from the Troll Slayer. That blocker's not going there. That blocker's not going there. This runner can dodge. God. Alright, we're just going to get him out of there. More pushing. I'm running out of time here. So basically his best shot is probably a 1 dice block with the runner, or blitzing the thrower 2 dice and then just marking him with the runner. I could have had the lineman book it, but I don't know. I'm just worried of getting knocked over and just them actually outrunning me. Crazy enough as that is. If I'd had a blitzer, if I'd have handed off to a blitzer instead, then maybe probably would have been a better plan. So how are we doing on the block war? That's my guard. So he's guarding these two. So he's going to get some 1 dice. Still just trying for those dauntless frenzy pushes right off the bat, but making it. Still has all of his rerolls. Didn't double skull his first block of the game. And I've just burned through my rerolls. Yep, there's the block on the thrower. And we're going to see the runner mark him. Is that a stun on him? No, I don't think so. So I can still blitz the lineman free. There's his first fail on a 1 dice. And he just takes it because it's not really in a bad position. Kind of stingy considering he's got only like 4 turns left in the match or in the half, and 3 rerolls still available. All right. So it's gonna be a 2 dice here, and with that I can move this guy. It's still gonna be here, but that'll free him up. If I move him into here. So if I do knock him over, that will free up this blitzer. Let's try that. Alright, not gonna knock him over. So, and the same thought, if I move him into him, I can free up this blitzer, which can help. That's gonna be 1 dice there. Bollocks. Because he's the guard guy, yeah. Oh, probably gonna take the 1 dice there. Troll Slayer. I can block him with 2 dice, but I don't really want to put him in contact with the person I'm trying to break free. I can block him 2 dice. I guess I'll take the blitz here that I'm going to have to take, since that's going to be 2 dice as well. And at least that's a nice result. Gonna knock him there. I'm not going to follow that up, because what I'm going to do is basically move to here to provide the assist for this blitzer to get that 2 dice to knock this guy free. Or I'll just do that, not moving him 1 little bit. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's Blood Bowl, guys. So since I can't break him free, this is all 1 dice, right? Yeah, that's 2 dice there. That's right. But still, it's not going to do much to protect. He's got a blitzer now. It's going to be free. Blitzer can move to there, but if I move him up, the blocker has a chance. Jeez, this is rough decision making. Alright, let's take the 2 dice, since those are reasonably likely to not fail completely. Take the 2 dice there. That'll open up the lineman, which I can then use to mark the blitzer. So at least I don't have to worry if I don't move about the blitzer coming in. I think the runner actually got stunned, did he? No. Take the 2 dice here. Just to push. I'm not going to follow that up. follow him up. Okay. So that's 3, 1, 2, 3. So I don't have any good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got a 1 dice there. I'm gonna get surrounded here in a moment, and that's just gonna be bad. So do I break for it? I just can't get out of range of these blockers, and they're gonna knock him down. He's got no block skill. They do. They can get 2 dice easy. I don't see how this turn is gonna go anywhere, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So that turn 2 KO on my black orc. Where's he at? Yeah, that's rough. That's keeping me scrambling, trying to get any type of movement here. So I fully expect him to take his 2 blockers and basically just muck up this whole path here. So there's nothing that can happen. Yep, there that goes. It's going to give him the 2 dice. He's going to push him to here. Get a tackle zone on the lineman. That's dwarfs. Have guard. Stand next to people. There you are. Hope they roll pushes. Hope you roll, well, just about anything on the dice. So where's he going next? What do we got going on? So this sir will have 2 dice on that blocker because of the guard there. So I use my lineman with guard just to mark a blitzer, so that's not great. Not the greatest use of my guard. And where are you pushing things? It's just turning into a right old mess there, huh? So he can push that blitzer basically right behind me. I would expect him to just take his blitzer and push him right here, making it even harder because I can't dodge that way. I can't dodge anywhere. Oh, and he just went ahead and dodged anyways. It's gonna re-roll that. No? Still not re-rolling. Alright. So he's committed a fair amount to this line here. A fair amount of people that are very, very much... And there's a skull. Is he gonna re-roll that? Yep, took that. Thing is, I can now blitz or break this black orc free. I just need to move him. So there's not going to be. There's going to be a 1 dice there. That's the guard guy. 2 dice there though. So if I pull him out, I don't want to do much in the way of blocking this guy unless I can do it from this direction, so I can push him that way. So I basically need him to get 2 dice on him, which means I need to get rid of that guard. These guys are all just kind of doing their thing. I can put that there. Is there any weird chain pushing that I can do? And I'm not going to be able to block from this way. Even if I go 1, 3, 4... I can push here, but that's not going to do anything for me. If I push him, he's going to go here. Okay. I mean, I can surf a dude. Think. No, he's just going to spit out this way. I can surf that dude. If I hit him that way, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I gotta hit from that direction to surf him. Alright, so I need to clear some of this stuff out. Pop him out. It's not actually gonna do anything for me. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 GFI will get me a 2 dice block on him. Right? Where's the guard at? Where's that guard? So he's got guard. He's down. Oh, that's why there's no. So I do 1 DS, 1. I'm not sure which is safer. I think the 1 dice block is safer than a GFI with the Black Orc. Once again, I incredibly failed to actually move him when I really needed just a push or something that would get him out of the way. Alright. 1, 2. None of these guys have guard. He does. I can go here and lock that runner down so he just doesn't want to get up. That'll get a 1 tackle zone from him, but I'm not going to get more. If I don't get out of here, this Troll Slayer is going to start frenzying everyone off the damn pitch. I'm actually rapidly running out of time. I could just blitz with the lineman and just hope that I push him and then make the dodge if I don't knock him down. It's not great luck, or not great chances, but it'll do. Basically taking my 2 dice here, because at the very least it's going to free up some people for the next set of turns. That's very good. Follow that up. Let's do some running. I spent all damn turn basically farting around. Which means I didn't have much time for any of my vanity blocks. Alright, so these guys are gonna have to get up and get some 2 dice on him, so that one of them can basically get up and move 1 square and GFI twice to blitz. So just letting them know that I'm basically streaming, so I'm not at my quickest, and with all the you know, well, basically junk that's just in the way of everything, having to do some pretty fancy footwork. So yep, oh, moved the blitzer, but moved him with the wrong guy. So he can blitz here. He's probably gonna mark him. I should have a free blitzer or someone so that I can actually 2 dice block him off. Can he actually score next turn? No. Well, he can, but I'm not going to GFI. No rerolls. Alright, so the runners, he stood up just now, so he's not going anywhere. Might be worth a surf. Getting some more dauntless rolls in. He's saving that dodge for last. He's going to try this dodge, I bet. just to get something on the ball. If he doesn't get that dodge in, I'm going to move him up to 5 and I'm going to surf this runner. Go, dodging dwarfs. And he makes it. And knocks the guy down. So, he doesn't have a lot of coverage on the ball. I have 2 free blitzers at the moment. So, it's not the end of the world. Basically, one blitzer will go here if I can. No, it's going to have to go here. The other one's going to have to come in from that side and then pick up the ball. So, I got some guys to pick up. So, trying the desperation play he was. Means I'm not going to be able to use my blitz to surf, so nah. Because I got to knock that ball free. This is my guard. Move him here. You're actually close to leveling up? Not exactly, but you'll be alright. Son of a bitch. And once again, looking for a push and getting just nothing. Alright, so I got a free black orc. And he's got a free blocker here. I'm gonna have to try to get something in the way here. So somewhat expect this GFI to fail. Nope. Good for you. Bully on you. Thrower here. The thrower should dodge out. Try to keep these guys from moving in so much. I wish I had my blitz, but I used it doing nothing. Stand him up even though it's dangerous. Could get the sideline push. So do I want to take the 2 dice on the blitzer, or do I want to dodge the thrower and knock these guys? Well, no matter what, the blitzer's covered by this blitzer. He's not dodging out. So I'm in no worse position if I fail this dodge, but I'm in a much better position if I make it. And I'm in no real better position by making this hit. So alright. Yeah. So how Stella got her 2-pack, made the dodge. So happy with that from her. And I think that's going to be my go. Alright. 2 turns left to score. So I've got a fair amount of people. I mean, he's basically just got the 1 blocker. He's not going to get him free. He's going to do something with these guys. He could probably going to blitz the thrower. 1-2. Yeah, he can actually knock him out of bounds. And then get a you gonna take the knockdown, or you gonna push? Yep, you're going for the surf. Let's see if that's a dead thrower or not. Nope, stunned. So good for you. It's gonna be another guy surfed as well, because he's gonna get the well, he's gonna take the 1 dice blitz here. Or no, that's not gonna be 1 dice. So I'm basically gonna block. That's unfortunate. Alright, how many people can he get in this area? He can break the black orc free. We can bring his, knock him that way. 1, 2, 3. So he can get a troll slayer up in there. This blocker could get up. No, he just picked him up. Okay. Alright. Now he's going for some more 2 dice blocks because, you know, cares about the ball. Don't need to have people near that. So where do I want to go with this? Making the dauntless roll again, but even then that's going to be a 1 dice. And that's going to fail. Ooh, reroll. I am really surprised that he hit with the Troll Slayer rather than blocking him free and bringing the Troll Slayer up here for more surfing. He seems to be playing practically like AI. Like, if Troll Slayer equals next to person, then block. But, I mean, obviously he's been bashing the shit out of me. Another blocker. This time at least he didn't make that dodge. Not going to be able to quite do that every turn. Alright, so what do I want to do? I've got 3 freaking tackle zones on the ball. Alright, who do I need to pick up? So, lineman, Black Orc, Black Orc. I mean, literally, I wonder if the Troll Slayer, if he knocks, I mean, he's going to knock him out if he hits. I'm going to have half my freaking team surfed. I don't think he can score even if he gets a hold of the ball. That still means that he's basically stopped my drive. Any surfing going on? It's going to be a 2 dice there. I mean, I'm basically just going to have to pick up in a freaking TZ. Where the heck is my thrower at? What's he doing? Oh yeah, sorry, my thrower got surfed. Which was smart. That was basically my best chance at for fuck's sakes. Oh, double down. Bye bye Blitzer. I think I'm gonna turn on some BB Manager and see just how bad this is, cause it's not great. I think. I mean, I guess I could have blocked first with the Blitzer, been a little bit safer that way, but I really wanted the Blitzer to try to get one of the other TZs off the ball. So. At least his Troll Slayer is only going to have 1 dice on that Blitzer unless they knock down this Blitzer. Which they probably will. Runner knocks him down. He's going to have 2 dice there. Knock him out. Oh, he's actually going to be... Is he trying to move someone in position? I think he's trying to free up one of these Blitzers so that he can possibly get an actual touchdown in this game. Or this half. So that's going to put an end to that unless he decides to dodge out, which is risky this early in his turn. I think he's trying to make that decision right now. Oi, there's another knockdown on a 1 dice. I don't know why they didn't remove this Blitzer first. And it's at least another stun, so... Great. He'll be back next drive. So this Blitzer is going to knock that lineman out. It's going to be his turn, so he's got absolutely no way to score. So now it's time for him to do some damage, cover the ball. I've only got 1 guy that's in scoring range, that Blitzer. So anything I can do to try to make a play happen. There's a loner making a 1 dice block. Sure, why not? I guess he's got no reroll, so loner or not, doesn't really matter. Two 1 dice blocks in a row, no big deal. Do them every day, all day. Knock him down. Alright, so my turn 8, his turn 8 is next, he can't score. I guess the last I'll try to dodge this lineman out to keep him off the sidelines. Anything I can do to get, I mean I can try to block this runner, and I probably should at least just to try to get a runner off the field because it's never a bad thing. Really try some crazy elf bullshit play here. Does have guard, so I have to go here. It's going to be 2 dice, knock him on the ball, and just hope it gets somewhere where the blitzer can get a hold of it and dodge and pick it up and everything with no rerolls. That's my plan. Can't even block him down because that'll put him to where I'll have to dodge with that black orc, ruining the plan. Alright, go black orc. And there we are. Knock him down. Follow that up. Where are we going? Pop. That is not ideal. So that's going to be a dodge and a throw and a catch and a teasy. So, let's see if we can get a guy to rage quit. Is it better to do the throw in the tackle zone or the extra dodge? Come on, super lineman. Nope. Oh well. If I had one more turn left, there might have been a chance to get my blitzer out that way, but there isn't. So this lineman, Crocodile Dundee, we're going to say goodbye to him as he gets pitched, thrown off the pitch. This black orc's going to eat it. Yep, there he goes. Stunned again, so my 3 people that got sent off the pitch at least have all rolled stunned, so I can't complain about that. I think his 2d6 rolls have been pretty low compared to the amount of knockdowns I've been suffering. So this will probably very easily turn into a 0-0 tie or a 1-0 win for the dwarfs as they just kind of march up the field 1 or 2 squares at a turn. Hopefully if I get a blitz like he did, I'll be able to make a bit more of it. Dwarfs are never very good at taking advantage of a blitz. There's an armor break, but also just a stun. Is he going to try to de-pitch that black orc with that slayer? He might. Yeah, he gets the dauntless. Knock him back 1. Actually, that's going to knock him over, so. But he was trying for it. Alright. That's going to be the half. Could have easily went a lot different if I'd have had a whole lot less pushes and double skulls and skull both downs, but I didn't, and so that's the consequence. So these are basically dwarfs. I'm not going to hold a line against dwarfs, even if I put basically my entire black orc team on the line. You might, but it's not exactly guaranteed. So maybe I'll throw a couple black orcs in there just so they have to get a bit more guard up. That's 4. I actually do have some skills on my black, or some SPP on my black orcs at least. So at least then it's not guaranteed he's going to get 2 dice without some maneuvering. But I did get my other black orc back at least. Alright, so that's there. So that's there. Take a blitzer, put him there. Take a blitzer, put him there. Take a blitzer, put him there. Thrower, lineman. Okay, which blitzer has guard? That one does. Don't want my guard lineman there. If he puts guard, he's gonna have 2 dice on him anyways. But it does keep his guard just centered around the line, and maybe I can come around, get some damage in. So I think, yeah, I'll use that to just kind of bait out his guard, so to speak, and then try to basically take my extra strength and move it around it. So, nope, that's not one guard. He's gonna have guard there, but oh yeah, he's gonna get 2 dice on him anyways. I guess he's gonna try to blitz that guy. One, two, three, four, five, six. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he's got a blitzer sitting back. Oh yes, perfect Sunny. See, that changed the entire. I was wondering why he had so few damn dwarves. So yeah, the whole sweltering heat really did a number on him, which gives me a chance. And that's sometimes Blood Bowl. So we're gonna see where he goes with it. His runner's out. Does he have just? He literally has just one blitzer on the field with Agi 3. Everyone else has Agi 2, which means if I just keep him down, he will have a hard time. So, alrighty. So there's both his Troll Slayers hanging around. He's got what, his guard guy? Yeah, right there. The other one is probably not on the field. Nope. There's a failed pickup and a reroll for it. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go here. It does have still quite a few blockers that can just cage on up, dwarf cage it up. Still, I'm not gonna be able to get around behind his cage, but I might be able to get my strength in here, and basically have him sandwiched between my black orcs there. So if I can just shove him there. No, I'm not going to dodge with the black orc. Could blitz him. I think I'd prefer to blitz with my blitzer though, given the block skill. Move him. Let's get him over here. How far can I go with him? He's gonna have to do the block. I'd like to tie up this lineman a bit. So that's gonna be 2 dice here. Block and block means they both just kind of sit there doing nothing. I think I need to keep him back as just kind of a no shit button in case things go wrong. More pushing. More pushing is happening. Basically with their guard here. No, the guard's not there. Where is? I lost track of their guard. Where the hell is their guard at? Oh, he's right there. Okay. He's not going to be that useful there. It is annoying that I didn't get that corner down, putting a mark on the ball. That instantly adds a lot of pressure to what you have to do with your blitz. Now he's a lot more free with what he can do with his blitz to try to knock a hole through. Right now he's just trying to calculate shit out. Is he just gonna kind of move the cage over? What's he doing with it? Oh, there's another reroll gone on a GFI. Weird GFI, but you know. My guard blitzer's over there, which means I can bring him basically right here next to him. Block him free. And that will allow me to blitz on in here. Do I have any chain push opportunities? Block him there. Some more pushing. Oh, it's my choice. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay. We're gonna go with a push then, that being, well, the option. Who the hell is he blocking with? Someone with sure hands, so his runner? Oh no, he's blocking my thrower. I mean, sure, why wouldn't a -2 dice block fail? Alright, I'm gonna pick you up. Move you over here. Where's the guard? There's the guard. So that means this blitzer's going to basically move here, here, and blitz here. Which means I need to put him here. I need my guard free so I can move him around. So that's why this 2 dice is happening. Finally a knockdown. Loves it. That's gonna bring my guard guy. Whoa, don't do that. Do that. Here. So now if I block from this corner here, I've got guard here, he doesn't. And that's going to be 2 dice. And that will allow me to move him here. So yeah, let's do that blitz. No, 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 you and I didn't get the blitz off because I misclicked. Son of a bitch. Is there any way that I can get a blitz in on that guy now? Shit. Alright, my next best thing is to try to take out that that guard guy. If I can knock him over. Shit. See, See, this is actually a situation where the dwarves are probably going to win, where we're basically just a square. They've got the frenzy, just chain push wherever they want. I can't believe I did that. Okay. I don't really want to knock the blitzer out that way. I do want to knock this guard guy. So if I hit here, 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 that'll keep him off the ball that way. He's just going to go there. So I need to go here, here. No, he's just going to go there. Here, here. That'll move him that way. What can I do to get someone that way? I don't think I have it. I think I'm going to move the blocker here, or move this blocker here. I don't have any blocks to move anyone else. At the very least, moving the blocker here would be slightly better, I guess. Or moving the guard there. So we're going to move him to here. Stick that in there. Still have him as kind of a safety. All right. Wow, too bad someone doesn't have a fireball there. So, the guard here, Troll Slayer here, he's got 2 dice, 2 dice. So he's got his out here, sorta. That doesn't really get the blitzer free. That does mean a whole bunch of my people are going to be sitting on the floor this next turn, which is really going to limit how I can attack the ball. Can't believe I didn't activate that blitz. It's terrible. And there's my other KO. At the very least, I have got more rerolls, and I'm making him think as much as he is. Hi, what is that? A BH? One turn with 2 orcs knocked out in the same turn is not a good turn. He did start the half with 3 down, so I mean I'm still up on people for the drive. But yeah, as I predicted, all the block, all the frenzy is making this sort of situation just bad for the orcs. That's gonna be, that puts his guard still able to move, still able to get in the worst possible positions. What's he taking? Well, at least that's going to be no movement. He's not even trying to get any chain pushes around. Which, when it's all blocked up like that, there's almost always something you can do to push people around. Sorry, this is working out to be such a boring game, but I mean, when someone spins dwarfs, that's just the way it is. Is he gonna take it? Oh, so he went ahead and took the knockdown. Didn't want to use his last reroll for that. He has been having to burn his rerolls pretty heavily. So that's his only guard. So if I knock his guard out that way, then I can again put my guard in, blitz here. At least get the ball free. Anyone that I need to move up. For the moment, we're going to leave a lot of the other people free and just see what happens with the ball. So, that lets me negate these tackle zones. Move my guard in. Can my guard Lino get in there? I'd much rather have my guard Lino. 4, 5. That'd be a GFI. Alright. Now I could actually just come in here and here. But I think I want my guard in there. Get my other guard in here. Just stick them on in. Now, is there a way to get a blitz from him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's a GFI. I can move him here. I think I may want to do that. Which means I didn't really want my guard blitzer there, huh? Let's take that. See if we don't get a double knockdown again. So that's not going to knock him free. 3, 4, 5. But that will. Alright. I'm trying to just isolate him a bit and see if maybe I can't there we are. Double skulls again. What I've done, unfortunately, is break him free of this whole big mess, which means a block here, and all of a sudden he's free, and I'm tied up pretty heavily. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of good options with blocking. He's gonna have some 1 dice on that lineman. Some 1 dice over here. Negative dice all over the place here, I think. Actually, no. Oh. Got away with it that time. But now he's out of rerolls completely. Which is bad for him. He can now blitz this blitzer with that blocker. So. Now he'll be able to push him here and actually block that blitzer with that blocker, which is very difficult to say 3 times fast. This is just really an annoying game. This is so boring compared to regular Blood Bowl. Boy. I should have just taken the 2 dice that I set up with that assist from the other blitzer. I shouldn't have tried to be fancy and push him out. There's my guard. Just gonna give me 2 dice on him. Because guard basically lets you ignore any rules when it comes to assists or any of that cool positioning stuff. This is not great. Alright. And I get an arrow. Good. I don't actually kill myself when I use an arrow. can't get enough assists, and this guard guy is just right in the way. I can stick him here. If I blitz the black orc here, that'll push him, that'll push him here, and that'll push him there. So I can actually put my blitzer here, knock that blitzer over to him. Well, if we're gonna try fancy shit, we might as well try fancy shit. Actually, I can use the guy that's on the ground. At least I'm not wasting movement that way. So in theory, this should work. That's right, I picked him up. So in theory, this won't do shit. Fuck it. Interesting chain pushes are interesting at least, because this game is boring as all get out right now. Why not? Just throw everything at it. One dice. Here. Still want this blitzer back in case shit happens, but shit has been happening, so I guess it's not a big deal either way. So he's gonna actually be able to start making some movement here with the rolling around that guard. Maybe. It's gonna have to fail one dice block one day. Let's see if we can push his guard out of the way. No, we're just gonna hang out here. Just a big mass of people in the middle of the pitch. And I think I'm up to 3 sets of double skulls this game. Maybe 4. I'll have to see. I'll have to go through my my BB manager and see. Actually, let's go ahead and activate that now while we're waiting. Where the heck is it? There it is. So, how's he doing to get out of this? Let's see. And there's a third orc down in 2 turns. I think it was. Maybe 3 turns. Now he could actually, you know, rather than making these blocks, move his blitzer so he doesn't get immediately blitz next turn. But he hasn't actually been very concerned about the ball. Oh, now he goes. No, still... I mean, he's got the ball. It's just trying to get them 2 dice blocks. I think the ball is just an inconvenient fact of the game to him. So... It's kind of a block hanging around here, right? Of course, another negative 2 dice block. Why worry about it? Because we're just going to kill everyone. Do I want my black orc to move, or do I want him to stay there? I guess I'll make him stand right there. Alright. Stand him up. Stand him up. Stand him up so there's no assist, and that's going to be a 2 dice block on the blitzer with the black orc. And what are we going to get? Hey! A knockdown. Hooray. Now we're gonna have a dodge. Any fancy maneuvering I can do? Block him that way. Can I chain push this guy away? Here. There. Nope, there's no chain pushing happening. It's gonna be a dodge. So let us. There's the guard, so marking him is not going to do anything. Marking him here, though, well. If I can't knock him free. I can easily 2 dice. I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to go with it. I'm probably going to 2 dice this way so I can get. Well, it'd be a 1 dice over there. It's no good. If I 2 dice him, then I have the lineman free. I can move the lineman around, possibly. Let's take that. No. I'll keep my guard lineman around. And of course I don't have my lineman free because I took him. That was not my intention. Alright, what do I want to do with this guy before I end, or try to pick up the turn, or pick up the ball and end the turn here? No, that's right, Troll Slayer actually didn't fall over. Move around this way. Again, he's got the one guy who can actually pick up the ball, possibly, and he's on the ground, lamenting the world. Let's try the dodge and the pickup. Do you have a reroll? There we are. That's Buffy getting work done. 2, 3. Since this guy doesn't seem to be terribly worried about the ball, I might actually just try to be risky and get the Black Orca skill here. So, let's see what happens here. Was he dead? What happened? Niggling injury, so that's going to be a dead guy. Oh, is it a foul? What do you do? No, they didn't foul. I don't know. Tons of Kaz for the dwarves this game. I think that's third one this game. No, 2. As you can see, he's concerned about the ball. Oh, there's another Kaz. Miss next. There is a game called Orcs Must Die, so if you're into just killing orcs, there's a game all about it. So, just saying. Let's see, how far can this guy go? He can go here, so we're gonna go here. So we're gonna go here. Got 1 reroll left, and I want to use that to try for the handoff. I fully expect him to take this blitzer and move him over here for a 2 dice block. I'm just gonna let him do that. If he wants to, just do that. I've already got a skill on that blitzer, so that's why I don't really want to score with him. I'd really like to get this Black Orc a skill. So we're gonna risk the tie for it, because I know I have an opponent that doesn't care about stopping the score. He's just gonna bash my AV9 guys for a while. There's another miss next. So, I'm sure he's just having the time of his life here. Having all these blocks work out for him. So, all the orcs on the ground. Where's that blitzer gonna go? Is he gonna mark the... he didn't mark the Black Orc. Let's give him some more dice to roll, in case I fail this handoff. So, this could make or break the game, but I feel it's worth it to get the score. Nope. They went the game. GG. 0-0 tie. So that's, I think, works out to be a 75% chance of success in with a reroll. Guess we'll see. Watch him knock the rest of my team over. Troll Slayer gonna push. No, it took the knockdown, which is good because that gives you SPP, and surfing someone doesn't. So. It's not really a whole lot of points. Oh, going for the foul. Turn 16. That's class. Super class. It's just a classy guy. That's what he is. Alright, I'll end turn. Bye. I wish I could say it was a pleasure playing you, but it wasn't. So... But it has a pleasure for all the people who wish to view the video. And sometimes there's just these types of games. I did get an MVP on a Black Orc. He's missed next game, but I did get a level up. That's good. He got on one of the blockers with guard, so yay for him. Let's see what we end up with. I'm going to have at least one skill. Yep, one skill on the Black Orc. Miss next on the Black Orc. Miss next on the lineman. And what did I take for the injury? There was something. Where is it? Oh, that's right. The niggling injury on the Black Orc. So that's going to basically be just a firing of him. He's got 0 SPP. No big deal. I'll just fire him and rebuy him. And I'll have him. So, level up on the Black Orc, and it's a double. Interesting. So that gives us, we're going to close that, What do we get normally? It's going to be strength in general. I mean, basically a double would be dodge, and I can give him dodge, which basically makes him a whole lot harder to be knocked over. Of course, he's not going to go dodging around the field everywhere, but still, I may actually just ignore the double and grab him block. Can't think of anything in agility or passing that I'd really want on a Black Orc. I mean, 2 more level ups down the road, Oblige and Guard. Black Orc is great, but it's not going to do a whole lot for me now. And it's a lot of team value with the double early. And Orcs depend on having a lot of those basic guard and block skills at early team level, or team value. So yeah, I'm just going to grab block. Ignore the double. I will be punished for it. I probably already have been. Let us fire. Six degrees of penetration, because I'm already going to have 1 Black Orc out. Alrighty, so let's see. Fire him. Hire him again. That's gonna be a Black Orc. There we are, the sequel. And buy. There we are. Easy enough. And I think that will be it for here. I do want to take a look at and see just how bad the statistics were. See if it just felt bad. Sometimes you have games that just feel bad as far as what's going on. It feels like you just can't get much done. The dice or whatever just aren't going where you need them to go. But in all actuality, they're even. I do feel that my D6 dice were probably pretty decent. I mean, making that dodging and pickup when I needed to with the blitzer was pretty lucky. So Blood Bowl Manager is basically a software tool that does all sorts of things with rosters and leagues, and it's very useful for that. But it also has kind of a breakdown of the dice and percentage chances. So I use it to help me figure out if I should feel bad for being awful, or should feel bad because sometimes the dice just didn't like me. And BBM is not liking life right now. Make sure I'm not muted still. Okay, there we are. So yeah, that was him, that was me. League was Nagaroth. And let's submit it. So, after you submit the match, you then will be able to look at it, look at some of the breakdowns of the statistics. It also lets you take a look at your play. If you see that you're rolling 2 or 3 times more of the D6s, which are generally stuff like dodges and pickups and GFIs and catches, there's a good chance you're probably getting out-positioned or something else is happening. I mean, some teams just roll more, especially like vampire elves. So, and of course, you roll every time for KOs. If you have a bunch of KOs, you'll get those, but it'll break down what you have. Let's go to the link. This was the game. Double click on it. That brings it up. It's not exactly the most responsive of software out there. So, ended with 4 CAS. Not often that a orc team takes 4 CAS at 1,000 TV match. Alright, so here's kind of the match report. How many knockdowns? He knocked me down 14 times. I knocked down 4. He broke armor, or he actually knocked me off the pitch 7 of those 14 times. So I'm not exactly sure that's exactly correct. But anyways, the different teams, players. This is the meat of what I was looking for, the D6 dice. So yeah, he was basically even. I was slightly above your chance, basically 3% over what would be kind of normal. So I made 1 out of 4 catches, which is not great. Dodges I did a little bit better. GFIs. You see, I made basically a total of 6, 9, 12 rolls, which is actually really good, or 13 rolls. He made a total of 42 rolls. Really? There's no way. Oh yeah, his Dauntless. He rolled 86% chance on Dauntless. Wow. Yeah, so he did well there. So that's that. Basically about even on the D6. And 2D6 dice, so he broke armor a fair bit. A bit more than me, 7%. It's not that awful. And then the block dice were basically 60% chance of success. Boy. How do we do on the individual dice? And I rolled overall 20 some odd skulls and 20 some odd POW skulls and quite a few POWs and about the same amount of December stumbles and a lot of pushes. So he rolled a whole bunch of POWs. Yeah, so that's where this is where the game went poorly. This is kind of expected value. This blue line it's where it should be. And I was quite high on the bad stuff and quite low on the good stuff, and he was quite low on the bad stuff and quite high on the good stuff. So that's what did me in that game. So I do feel that yeah, got a bit diced there. I could have had the win, so that was just entirely my fault. But given how kind of overall crappy the game felt, I just wanted to get the skill up on my Black Orc and get out. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the match. I'll be posting things up on YouTube as well, the full recording, and I will catch you guys later.